Understanding passing chords. What's a passing chord? A passing chord is an in-between chord to get you to your target chord, usually a dominant chord, but it can be any type of chord. Just think the 5 of your target. Very simple, very straightforward. So we like to use the circle of fifths to help us navigate our passing chord. Now, the thing about the circle of fifths, we have the clockwise motion and we have counter, which is going to the left. All right. When we're doing passing chords, we want to think more to the left. So C to F, F to B flat to E flat. We can dial the wheel to the right clockwise to kind of figure out where we need to be, what other notes going to be. So if I want to do a 6 2 5 1, I could go to the right all the way to A, which is my 6, and then go to the left now to play it out. So it'll be A to a D chord, D to a G chord, G to a C chord. And that'll be the movement we play our passing chords using the circle of fifths. All right, so once again, progressions typically move counterclockwise. All right, if you move counterclockwise, it's like a perfect cadence, 5-1, perfect cadence. And then clockwise, we call those like our Plago cadence, like our amen, like a 4-1 resolution. That's our Plago cadence. So let's talk about some of these passing chords. Let's talk about these concepts. When we're talking about passing chords, let's go to the key of, let's go C. It's fine. Kind of can see it pretty simple. If I want to get to my C chord using the circle of fifths, I can go clockwise 1. So C will be G. So I can use that G chord to get to my C chord. I'm playing it this way. I'm playing it though from G to C. I'm not playing it from C to G. All right. That would be a Plago cadence. That's that. Man, I gotta get my keys. All right. Oh man. But if we want to go the other way and do like a passing route, we would want to go G to C. All right. G. Perfect cadence. All right. So we can keep on going. We can keep on adding them to create our passing movements. If you want more free lessons, courses, MIDI files, and breakdowns, check out my open community, just $1 for lifetime access. Back to the lesson. Let's go ahead and try an example. So let's try out again our same song we've been using, Fly Me to the Moon, as an application. And as you can see here, we do have some options we can do to add to our passing chords. All right, so we have an A minor 7. We can do an A dominant 7 flat 9. If we want to do an A dominant chord, that's fine to get to our target. Our target is D. So what's the 5 of the key of D? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A. So we're going to play an A chord. A dominant works very nice to get to my D chord, D minor chord. So, all right, A dominant 7 minor. A dominant 7 flat 9. To get to our D minor 7 chord, however you want to voice it. All right, so D minor, we're going to a G chord, so the 5 of G, 1 2 3 4 5 is a D chord, so we can use a D dominant. So we're going here, D7 flat 9 to our G7. Now we're going to go to a C chord, but since we already got G, and G is already the 5 of our target, we want to add a little movement. We can then go back again and find the 5 of our target, of our G chord, all right? Because we want to pivot, so we're going back again. So the 5 of G is 1, 2, 3, 4, a D chord, so we can use a D chord. Now remember I said, it don't got to always be dominant. We can do minor. All right? So we can do a familiar of a G to a G, so D minor 11 to a G dominant 7 flat 9 to our C chord. All right. So I'm doing a 5 of our 5. All right, 5 of 5. So 5 of G is D. So we're going D minor to our 5 of our target, G dominant flat 9 to our target chord, C major 9. All right, so all together. So we can do it like that. All right. I hope you're enjoying the lessons. For those of you who wants to go deeper into these topics and get better at a faster pace, join the pro community. If you're interested in joining the pro community, send me a DM in the open community or on Instagram saying pro please, and we'll get you in the pro community if you qualify. We go deeper into these topics. We have weekly group Q&A live sessions, exclusive live sessions with industry pros sharing more insights, and get you lifetime access to the complete course material. If you want more, we also have direct coaching with one-on-one help available. For direct coaching, click the link below to see if you qualify. Back to the lesson. Perfect. Now we could continue adding. We don't have to stop there. We can find the 5 of our 5. So we were going here. We can find the 5 of this A dominant. So the 5 of A is E. We can find the 5 of E. The 5 of E is B. So we can add a B to get to our A. I'm sorry, a B to get to our E to get to our A, which gets to our D chord. All right. And remember I said they don't have to always be dominant chords. We can do minor. We can do different types of chord. It could be even a dominant sus4 chord. So for me, when the melody is on the same as the bass note, I do like going, and I'm going to like a major chord or a dominant chord. I like going sus. All right. So let's hear this out. We have our A chord. We have a B13 sus4 to an E minor 11. We're going off the melody. All these voices are coming from the melody. All right. So we're going to do the same thing. We want to get to G. All right. So we had to use a D chord to get there. So we can go back. 5 of D is A. 5 of A is E. So I can do an E to get me to my A chord. Since the melody is the same, I'm going to dominant. I'm going to go sus. Then my D chord. Then my target. Now same thing. We want to get to our C chord. We used a D last time. D, G, C. So what's the 5 of D? A. So I can use an A chord. Even though the melody is the same, because I'm going minor, I'd rather go altered. So A, 7, sharp 5, sharp 9. Then our minor. G, C. So let's play that out real quick. So we have, I'll play it slowly. All right. This is how we're able to really reharmonize and add movements to our target chords. So one more time again. And you can start, we start adding different voicings. You can start really creating some interesting sounds just like that. All right, perfect. So now we can talk about it and say, we can do different options and different things. There are more variations, yes. So once again, check out the pro community for the full list of options we can do. And I say start here, and over time, we can add more once you master this. So for an exercise, we can do an exercise passing chords exercise. We're going to go ahead and add passing chords to this progression. So we're going to be at 4/4, 80 BPMs. We want to do it 4 times perfectly in all 12 keys. We're going to add passing chords from the 1, 6, 4, 1 progression. All right. I'll say at least go to level 2. We can go like level 3 with it. I want you to get to at least level 2. So level 1, I would say would be more like playing. If we're in the 1/6, go to key of C. That's fine. So level 1 is saying, okay, we're going 1. What's the 5? Our target is A, 6. So what's the 5 of 6 of A? E or the 3. So E. We can do an E dominant. to get to our 6. Then our next chord is going to be the 4, so that's F. What's the 5 of F? 1, 2, 3, 4, C. We can do C dominant to get to our F. And then we're going back to our 1. So to go back to our 1, we can play the 5 of 1 is G. We can do G dominant 7 to our 1. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. You'll do that 4 times perfectly, all 12. Now level 2, we will add the 5 of our passing chord of our 5. So if we're going here, our target was A. The 5 of A is, or 5 of 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5 of A is E. We can find the 5 of this. So the 5 of E is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, B. So we can do a B chord to our E chord to our A chord. All right, we could do minor. We can do minor 7 flat 5 or half diminished. That also works as well. Whatever you choose, you could do dominant if you want to go dominant. We're gonna do a 5, 2, 5, so 4. So we have the 5 of C is G, because our target is F. So the 5 of F is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, C. The 5 of C, G. So we can do either G dominant to C dominant to F, or we can do what's G minor. We can even go major to get to our F. As I said, it don't gotta always be dominant. It could be any type of chord voicing to get us there. All right. So we can do 2, 5, 1, or the 5, 2, 5, 1 to F, or a 5, 1, 4. One of our gospel guys, we know that's 5, 1, 4. All right. Now we're gonna do going to the 1. So we can find the 5 of 1 is G. The 5 of G is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, D. So we can do a D, G, C. D, 2, 5, 1. All right, so it's a level 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now level 3, we can add like every chord could be a passing chord. All right. We can go 5 of, our target is A, it's A minor. So 5 of A is E, 5 of E is B, 5 of B is 1, 2, G flat or F sharp. So we can do like a F sharp dominant or altered chord to our B chord. We go minor for that, if we want for that. To an E chord, altered is fine. To our A chord. Then the 5 going to our 4. We can say, okay, 5 of F is C, 5 of C is G, 5 of G is D. So we can do a D dominant to a G chord to a C dominant to our F chord. All right, so we can start with so we have our 1. Now we're gonna do going to do to our 1, same concept, 5 of 1, G, 5 of G, D, 5 of D, or A. So we could do an A, D, G, C. All right, so I can go minor or octave, either one. 2, 5, 1. All right, so I did that. So we can go from the beginning. 1, 7, 3, 6, 5, 1, 4, 6, 2, 5, 1, 6, 2, 5, 1. I just did it again. Go back to the 1. Same thing. Passing chords. All right. There it is. Blessings. I hope you enjoyed the material in the lesson. As I said earlier, there's definitely more we can learn about these topics. If you're interested in joining the pro community, send me a DM in the open community or on Instagram saying pro please, and we'll get you in the pro community if you qualify. You'll have lifetime access to the full course, access to weekly Q&A group session, exclusive access to our live sessions with industry pros sharing real insights to help you save many years in your journey, as well as exclusive lessons and MIDI files. Our plans start at $397 for 3 months access, and our rates do increase, so please check to see what our current rates are for access. For those of you that have a passion for music and you're serious about growing your craft, direct coaching is available as well, with one-on-one training, customized learning experience, and structure for you, as well as full accountability to make sure you get the work done in becoming the musician you want to be. For direct coaching, click the link below to see if you qualify. Payment plans are available for those that qualify. Remember, transcribe, analyze, and customize the music you like to become the musician you want to be. Blessings.